Hello everyone and welcome back to I Dream of Indie. I am Ole Gamer Joe here with another review for you monster collectors. Today, we are looking at Nexomon Extinction. This game will be releasing onto PC Steam, which is where we played it, as well as the Xbox One, the PlayStation 4, and the Nintendo Switch as of August 28th of 2020. It was developed by Viwo Interactive and published by P-Cube. This is a top-down monster collecting RPG, and it will be priced at what I think is a very reasonable $19.99. And I know on the Nintendo Switch at least, there is a launch discount going on that brings the game down to $17.99 with a pre-purchase, so something for you Switch fans to consider should you want to play that version of the game. Nexomon Extinction will put you in the shoes of a young aspiring monster trainer, which you can name whatever you wish. Of course, I went with Ole Gamer Joe, but whatever you choose, do know that you're going to be referred by that name a ton in this game. Humans and Nexomon have coexisted now for some time together, living in peaceful harmony. Things weren't always so peaceful, however, as it is revealed that the Nexomon used to be controlled by an evil tyrant known as Omnicron. Heroes of the world rose up together to capture Nexomon and then use those very creatures against Omnicron to defeat him. Without giving too much away, just know that the world once again is under attack, and now it's up to you to battle and train Nexomon, earning badges along the way in hopes of becoming a Nexomon master. Throughout your adventure, you'll encounter over 300 different types of Nexomon, which you'll be able to collect by trapping. Catching a Nexomon is no easy task, however, as you'll first need to wear these monsters down in combat. Now, combat is not necessarily random in this title. You will come across trainers who will challenge you to battles. Typically speaking, though, you're able to pick and choose your encounters. You might see some grass animating a bit, and if you go walk up to that area, it will trigger a fight between you and some Nexomon. From there, you have a choice to make. You can either defeat the creature for some experience, or you can try to capture it if you want to add it to your collection. Feeding these creatures food can also increase your chances of successfully capturing one. Also, every time that you throw a trap, you will be greeted by a minigame of sorts where you have to quickly input button prompts as well. So each time you do try to capture a creature, it feels a little bit like there's a minigame involved. Combat is turn-based in Nexomon Extinction, and you're able to switch between up to 6 different monsters at a time. You'll need to pick and choose which Nexomon you bring into battle carefully, as certain element types will be more effective against certain types of Nexomon. Each creature has a standard HP bar, which you can replenish with restorative items should you be running low, as well as a stamina bar for you to watch out for. Should a monster's stamina run low, it's likely they will be too tired to attack. So there is a surprising amount of strategy involved with each encounter that you'll come across. Your Nexomon will also learn new abilities as they level up and only gain experience based on how often they are utilized in combat. Of course, you can also store Nexomon in a facility should you wish to use them later, or simply want to try and collect them all. Personally, again, just my opinion, I thought that the combat system was an absolute joy to interact with, but so too is the exploring of different towns and areas that you'll encounter along the way. You have a hub town of sorts where you can heal up all of your Nexomon from battle, trade in ore that you've collected along the way for loot, or even try to synthesize and create new items. Of course, there is also a standard shop where you can purchase items to aid you in your quest, and villagers will also offer up plenty of side quests to distract you from the main campaign. These quests always feel pretty rewarding for the most part, and generally aren't too difficult to complete. Getting around the world is also a breeze, as you will eventually unlock the ability to fast teleport between different areas. On top of all of that, you have equipable items for your Nexomon, which can give them other advantages such as increased attack or gaining of more experience in battle. So Nexomon Extinction may look cute on the outside, but it's a surprisingly deep game in terms of mechanics that will have you hopelessly addicted within the first hour or so of play. Whether it was other trainers trying to outclass me as I journeyed through new areas, or the thrill of capturing a brand new Nexomon for myself, Nexomon Extinction always feels exciting. Graphically, I thought this was a stunning looking title. The artwork is beautiful and colorful with diverse landscapes, jaw-dropping anime art on display here, and incredible attention to detail was put into each monster. It was so exciting for me to see which Nexomon I would discover next, not just because I couldn't wait to unlock their abilities, but because they all look so unique and interesting as well. I think another thing that really brought me into this universe was the fact that there's so many little secrets and knickknacks scattered across the world for you to find, different items to pick up. It really makes exploring all of the different gorgeous locations such a treat. No matter the situation though, Nexomon Extinction always excels in its graphical presentation. As for the game's soundtrack, I also thought it was really well done. You have some upbeat compositions, quirky melodies, and some great sound effects that make the world of Nexomon Extinction even more inviting than it already was. There is no character voice acting in this game, but to be honest with you, I didn't really miss it. The little hops and noises your characters make and interactions are so dang adorable. Of course, there's a battle theme here, and it's as adrenaline-fueled as you would expect, and there's so many other little melodies throughout the game. While not all of them being infectious, they do work really well for the situations you find yourself in. Overall, the presentation of Nexomon Extinction is top-notch. No real surprise there, coming from a game published by P-Cube. So if you haven't been able to tell already, I had an absolute blast with Nexomon Extinction. Yes, it is not the most original of titles conceptually, but it sure is a good one of those. The gameplay is strategic enough for hardcore fans to get into, but still accessible as a casual experience. You can tell the developer put a lot of love and care into this product. From the fun combat system to the beautiful art and sound, Nexomon Extinction put a smile on my face the entire time I was playing it, and I can't recommend it enough. So will you be capturing all of the different Nexomon? Let us know in the comments section below, and if you did enjoy our video coverage today, consider hitting the subscribe button to help us bring a voice to the voiceless ones in gaming. There's a ton of other ways that you can support I Dream of Indie down in the description box below, including our new merchandise store as well as becoming a member. However you end up supporting us, we thank you so much.